So are we in the shot here, or do we look like we're slouching?
Are we? Hi, this is Linda. You're watching Videowave, and we're here with Bill Leeb from Frontline Assembly here at Irving Plaza, that is. And we're talking about the band's new tour and the band's new album and new developments and everything new. So, you've been around for a while. 1989 was the first record.
Well, I think it was probably, yeah, or maybe even a year before that, actually, just to quickly recap, I mean, we once upon a time started a band called Skinny Puppy, and then after a few years, I left that to start Frontline because I sort of wanted to go in a bit of a different direction, so that definitely helped boost Frontline's credibility because, Skinny Puppy was like sort of well taken. Yeah, it was already. So that helped, and I think we've had like 7 releases since then, and currently we're touring on our latest album called Hardwire. We just came back from Europe and had our best response ever, and it seems like in the States too. Our last time we played here, we were averaging, in some places 400 to 500. Now we're getting 1,000. So I mean, I guess that speaks well for us.
Where'd you go in Europe?
Pretty much every country in Europe except Russia. So we even went to Norway this time. We had never been there before, and well, pretty much all the shows there were sold out. So I thought techno would be the predominant thing there, but I think people still like to go out and see a band and 4 guys doing their thing and the personality of and versus just watching a DJ. So this kind of music seems to be alive and well in all different places in the world.
Did you play mostly dance clubs or just strict music venues?
Well, I mean, dance clubs, I mean, they're all the same. I mean, they just take out the tables, It's like but we were playing pretty big venues, like, anywhere from 1,000 seaters to 2,000 seaters. Like, we played the Astoria in London, which holds 2,000 people, and it was full, so it was sold out. So we were kind of impressed with that scenario,
So things are going well.
Yeah, I mean, they could always be better, being the essential optimist here, but or pessimist, whichever. I mean, but yeah, I mean, I think things have definitely grown by leaps and bounds, and I think this genre, I think in itself has like become bigger, and it's probably been because of like music boundaries have all been sort of crossing, from rap to hip hop to metal to techno music.
Techno and ambient and
But it's all crossed, It's like we've done like some, heavy metal remixes of bands, and that's helped our fan base and vice versa, and so I think the boundaries aren't as defined anymore, and you've got people like 9 Inch Nails and that who are have really shot out on their own, and are sort of flirting with a bit of this side of the music, but yet streaming into the rock part. So I think it's definitely, made a mark in history, and I think it's definitely evolving bigger all the time.
Now, tell me, which audiences are more fun, American or European? Who dances more? Or is there a difference?
Well, I think in Europe...
Does it transcend all that?
Well, I think people party more here. I think America is more of a party place. In Europe...
So we're not renowned for restraint.
Yeah.
It's true.
But in Europe, people, they're more serious about it. I think they're even more politically motivated, and they come and they watch, and when they do like their get their mosh pit going, it's serious. It's real serious. Well, I think it's a bit more like it's different here. I think people are a little more relaxed about it, and over there also.
I just try to remain standing in the mosh pit. That's my.
Yeah. I've never experienced that until I went to Europe, when at the end of a show, like an encore, people start chanting "We want more, we want more" really loud, But seriously, it's not like.
And if you don't, we will kill you.
Yes, and it's not. And that's not jesting. That's really what it's like, They don't. They're not hoping. They're demanding, Where I think over here sometimes, people just, they can be moshing for an hour, and then all of a sudden you leave, and then there's dead silence, and you wonder, did they like that, or did you suck, And it's like, but they expect you to come back, So sometimes you have, we make them wait until they get it going. 1,000 people can make a lot of noise if they want. So, but I think they're kind of spoiled
Especially
here.
if they're drunk.
And it's places like New York. I mean, like there's 200 bands playing every night. It's like, you can use your stub and run around to all the shows. I guess people get a bit, like.
Only during the festivals. If you have a fake pass, especially. Tell us about your new video.
Plasticity is kind of a very what you call like techno orientated, very hard driving kind of video, and it has a lot of computer images and stuff, sort of virtual reality related. And
Let's watch some cyber techno death.
yes. I think the reason we started Frontline was to experiment with sounds and not be limited to any one thing. And Frontline's become has become more of a cult band than anything. And so we like to feel that we don't want to be pigeonholed. That whole thing of electro body music and all that shit.
What's the difference between industrial and techno? Is there any real difference, or it's just?
Well, I think they both. Maybe in the early days when you had 5 guys with no shirts pounding on big pieces of metal, whereas now.
Sounds like male bonding.
Yeah. But
Did you hug trees?
But now you have. But now you have 2 guys with black hair in a bedroom furiously programming a little computer, so that's the difference, like that's techno, where the other thing, they're like bedroom warriors, where the other guys were like guys who had to actually hit something to make noise, so there's a difference, but like I said, I think the introduction of guitars on our albums, we might have like pissed off some of our old fans, but we definitely gained some new ones, we have a lot of people come up and going, wow, dude, Millennium, that's the shit, it's righteous, and we go, yeah, and then you get other people like, oh no, but I think as an artist you have to provoke that sense of like whatever it is. I would rather have people love or hate the record and
or you can just do the same thing forever, like Genesis.
We got bored, our next record is going to be like probably industrial polka or something. I don't know,
Oh, that sounds fun.
At least it'll be different, right? And I don't know. Music that music you can wear a thong to. I don't know.
You can wear flowered dresses and Birkenstocks.
Yeah, I prefer thongs myself. So I don't know. As an artist, you got to create, develop something new, be different. Otherwise it gets boring. That's for us. So that's why we do different things, and we'll continue to do so.
This is Linda. You've been watching Videowave with
Bill Leeb.
Thank you. Tune in again.
See you in hell.
Oh, I'm going to dye my hair black now.
She's corrupt. We've made it.